Welcome into Mona's World of Tarot. It's so good to be live with y'all. This is my first time going live, so I'm a little nervous. I'm not, but let's get into it, friends. So we are taking a look to see what is in store for my Aries for the month of December. Now, the benefit of a live reading is you guys get to pray with me. So, angels, ancestors, high source of light, we come before you here today to do a channeled reading for my Aries and the general collective source. I ask that you and my team of angels and ancestors be present here to help deliver the message in a manner that is in alignment with the listeners and viewers of this video. Source, I ask that anyone who comes upon this video is able to receive at least one piece of insight or clarity that resonates with them and helps them to move forward in their life spirit. I ask that you keep us all safe, grounded, and protected as we lift the veil between the two realms. These things we pray, Ashe and Amen. Let's get into it, friends. Let's get into it, Aries. So I'm a little late, but better late than never, right? All right, Spirit. So what is in store for my Aries for the month of December? All right, friends. It's so funny, Aries, because I just got a personal reading a little earlier on today, and a lot of these cards that are present now were present in my reading as well. So we have the Magician, the Sun, the High Priestess, the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. And then here at the bottom of the deck, Aries, we have the Five of Cups. So my hope is that a lot of the sorrow that is present here in these cards, Aries, are things that have already been passed for you. For some of you, these have been experiences that you've been having over the course of the last, I'd say maybe the last 4 or 5 months. For some of you, a vast majority of the year. The good thing, Aries, about all of this is something that's going to be behind you. With the Magician, the Sun, and the High Priestess being present, I get the feeling, Aries, that this month, in the month of December, you are going to really be coming into your power as an individual, and also figuring out what's the best thing for you to pour your energy into. A lot of you have been feeling like life has been very unfulfilling for you lately, especially with this Four of Cups being present here. Um, with all of these pentacles that I see being present, I will say, Aries, that a lot of that feeling unfulfilled or feeling like things are not really progressing or moving the way that you would like really stems from mindset, but also from you instead pouring your time and energy into situations that you were hoping were going to bring you a level of wealth and abundance, and it did not. Um, for some of you, this could be a job. For a few of you, this could be a relationship. But for the vast majority of you, this really is in the area of your money. You're feeling as if you're pouring all of these things into life, right? You are doing the work, you're doing the research, you're manifesting, you're writing down your goals and things of that nature, but you feel like no matter what it is that you are pouring in to help you grow, all of the things that people tell you, if you do this, you can manifest. And if you do that, you'll have XYZ. But why isn't it happening for me? With the Seven of Pentacles being present, Aries, if you take a look here at this card, and I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm screaming here and here. If you take a look at this card, the gentleman that's on it is really kind of watching the growth of this plant. And there's so many things that are budding and at the root, right? That's at the core basis. That's like the foundation of a house. There's so much that's present there that he can't see, which is why I often say to you all, be sure that you don't trust with your eyeballs. He's looking at this little bit of growth that has taken place, when in reality, there are 7 different strengths of roots that have been present here in this tree of life, we'll call it, that are keeping the plant safe, ensuring that it is able to receive proper nutrients, and then by default able to grow into bigger and better things. That's really going to be happening for you here this month, in the month of December, Aries. Whatever this is really going to lead you to a lot of happiness, with the Sun card being present here. Um, and I really want you, I just heard Anthony Hamilton, quit your worrying, baby. I want you to stop worrying about the way that life is going, or the fact that you really haven't seen things work out for you, Aries, and instead really get hyper focused on what it is that you are trying to create and cultivate in your life. With the High Priestess being present, I do want you to know that your spiritual team is very present. Um, I will say that even for myself, y'all know, if you've been here for some time, you know I'm an Aries, I'm big Aries, that I too have been questioning whether my ancestors and my spiritual team is present. Like, have y'all abandoned me? Are you listening to me? Like, what's really going on here? They're present. They're present. They're guiding you. Your higher self is there, speaking to you, and trying to get you to shift your perspective and maybe see an option that is available to you that you maybe did not expect to receive before. If you've been wondering, Aries, if the reason why you are experiencing so many hardships is because you don't deserve happiness, or you don't deserve abundance in your life, that could not be further from the truth. Source is trying to give so much to you, but there are a lot of things that you really are kind of like turning your attention away from. I feel like there are at least 3 additional options outside of what you've already lit your mind to believing are present for you. And you really need to, especially with this narcissist card and this gold digger card being present, you need to remove the way that you believe things are supposed to go from the equation, okay? And instead, I want you to embrace the fact that, and maybe this is your new affirmation, I am open to receiving miracles and unexpected breakthroughs in all areas of my life. So that you can open yourself up, Aries, to the possibilities of what could happen, instead of shutting source out. I just heard ego. The ego stands for edging God out. And when we have very clear ideas for what we expect life to look like and how we expect things to work out, and we don't feel comfortable budging from that or looking at any alternative options, that's ego. That's where you're edging God out. So with this narcissistic card and gold digger card being present, Aries, I want you to make sure that you are not showing up as a narcissist in your life, and that you are not so focused on creating physical wealth in your life that you are ignoring what you should be doing, or pouring into activities or energies that really don't align with who you are. Yeah. All right. What else we got? So, Aries, it's going to get better. It is absolutely going to get better, but you are also going to have to make a decision to see that there are other alternatives to what you think is available to you. And then, things will be so different for you. So we have, I am resilient. Y'all can't see that. The camera's turned around. No, it serves no purpose. Today I choose me, and I can let go, and I can embrace change with an open heart. Aries, this month in November, there's something that you really, really need to let go of and stop pouring your time and energy into. That kind of goes back to this 4 of Cups energy and this 5 of Pentacles energy as well. There's something that's not emotionally fulfilling for you, Aries, that you keep trying to pour your time and attention into, trying to convince yourself that this is it. This is what's going to bring me what I'm looking for. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. But there's no emotional fulfillment there. For example, listen, I don't know if y'all are following me on social media, but today on Facebook, I live streamed an episode of my podcast, and the episode was Do Not Mistake Grief for Regret. And I talked about quitting the shitty ass job, y'all. It's crazy. I even took the fucking job to begin with. But quitting a job today, and even for me, quitting that job was embodying that I can let go and embrace change with an open heart. If something does not make you feel good here, and you feel that in your brain, you feel it in your body, you're sick, you're stressed out, you're tired, you're trying to find different ways to cope and things of that nature, let that shit go. I can understand wanting to be fearful that you won't be able to make things materialize for yourself on like a financial or like a earthly level. However, faith works totally different. And that doesn't mean that you're going to quit the job and never do anything different, never launch a business, never find another job or anything like that, or quit the relationship, the friendship, whatever this is for you in your experience, Aries. It literally just means that today I choose me and I embrace that things can change and they will change. I am open to receiving miracles, should be okay, cards. Should be your affirmation for the month of December, Aries. It really, really should. And that today I choose me is so important. There should be nothing in your life. I think kids are a touchy subject because it's different. But outside of your children or anything that you have breathed life into, there should be nothing in your life that is sucking you so dry of your energy that you're unable to perform, you're devastated, you're spending your time crying or ruminating, or you begin to feel like you need to, because with the shitty job I quit, I gotta go to work, because how am I gonna well, fuck that shit. It'll work. It'll work. I'm gonna do my part and the universe will do its part. So Aries, for the month of December, and I'm gonna have to wrap this up soon because one of my twins is downstairs losing her mind. We have rhyolite. Her daddy's down there. Relax. We have rhyolite. This ancient stone can induce very deep and introspective meditations. It can help you explore your past lives. Gaining strength and self-esteem from the stone allows you to look back with an understanding and acceptance of the choices you made. This goes back to that podcast episode that I said I live streamed today about the difference between regret and grief. A lot of times we fear making choices, or we really struggle to accept the choices that we made, like quitting the job or leaving the relationship or whatever that looks like for you, Aries, because we feel like there's not enough room for us to prioritize what we feel or what we need over paying bills or having love or having a job title or even just a relationship title. And fuck that shit. When you really are taking time out to look at the experience from a higher perspective, you're able to ask yourself questions like, how did it make me feel? What level of joy did this provide me? How did this add value for my life? And if it didn't add value and it didn't add joy and it didn't make you feel good, then you can go deeper and find out what about that thing made you feel that way, so that you are confident in being able to make the decisions moving forward. We also have Tiger's Eye. Place this powerful stone on the third eye during meditation. So funny because it says the high vibration from the earth and the sun enhances psychic abilities. This has been carried as a protective amulet for centuries. It brings courage and energizes the spirit and balances the chakra. Like I said, Aries, December feels like no longer making bad decisions and moving into what's for you. No matter what the fuck you've been through for the last 5, 7, 10 months of the year, hell, it might have been the last 24 months. It doesn't matter. There's a level of shifting and transformational energy that really is available to you at this time. But in order to tap into that, it's going to require you to make a decision to stand on fucking business about what makes you happy and what doesn't, and then knowing what to do as you're moving forward. We have moonstone. Just as the name says, the stone is connected to the moon. We all have emotional ups and downs or cycles like the moon. The stone can bring balance to these emotions. It is the stone of new beginnings, and when held to the forehead, can bring on spiritual experiences. I know Aries that I'm no, the umbrella light is bright. We're not gonna force it, but the camera can see it. I know Aries that I'm a little late in the month with this reading, and it's perfectly fine because the new moon is happening here in 6 days, and Mercury retrograde is also going to be starting up fully in the next couple days. Now is a great time for you to get serious about one, figuring out what you want from the rest of the month, but two, figuring out what you want from all of 2024. And while you're able to decide on things and think about things at any time of the year, thinking about things at a time like now, while we are entering into a new moon cycle, is going to be an optimal time for you to really manifest. And this goes back to all of these cards for you to, not right now, Zen, for you to really, really manifest what you want to come in for you. And that's happiness, that's joy, that's fulfillment, that's creating the life that you deserve, that's getting tapped in, tuned in, and turned on with the source of your higher power and also your higher self. And the last crystal that we have, Aries, is azurite. This stone shakes and wakes up your third eye and your crown chakra. Once awakened by this high frequency stone, they become one link in harmony. Used with meditation, it can make you more open and aware and open your mind to astral projections and inner visions. Aries, you want to make sure that you are paying attention to your dreams this month, all months, because all months, the spirit is communicating with you through dreams, okay? But we receive so many messages in our dreams, and part of the reason why, the purpose of dreams, and if you do an abundance on research, you'll come to this conclusion as well, potentially, is the purpose of dreams is your brain is not receiving any resistance at that time. And that's a time for it to try to communicate with other parts of your body, your experiences, your memories, and try to figure out why you are experiencing the things that you're experiencing, but also help you to move forward toward a place where you can figure it the fuck out. So we have weird ass dreams where we're like riding a flying fish through a fire desert and weird ass shit like that. But really, the message, riding a flying fish through a fire desert, really the message in that dream is to learn to trust your intuition even when things are dry or it feels like life is not providing you with the environment that you need to flourish, right? So pay attention to those dreams, friend, because your higher self and your brain are letting you know, hey, here's a problem. Can you fix it? So we have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. Confidence is your key to success. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. What do you need to release, waning moon, and a time to give rather than take. So what I'll say to that, a time to give rather than take, Aries, is that it's time for you to really give yourself grace in your life in all areas, not just in your love life, not just with your finances, not just with your dreams or goals or aspirations or any of that shit, but in all areas of your life. You really, 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 and I'm going to be doing the same thing between now and the 12th of December when the new moon rolls around and I start my new moon releasing with my group, where you are really pinpointing what things in your life you don't want, and more importantly, what things in your life you are trying to attract, so that you can get on a clear guideline for what you need to do, what you need to say no to, how you need to participate. Last night, for example, since I had my twins, it's been tough. And I really want to get back to my pre-pregnancy weight, which was like my lowest weight ever. But I know I'm not going to go to the gym. I know that I'm not going to commit to healthy eating 7 days a week. I wouldn't even lie to myself and tell myself that. And it's crazy because I used to be that person. But what I did promise myself was, because I'm seeking to lose weight, I would dedicate myself to Mondays and Fridays. I will observe a very healthy plant-based diet. The other 3 days, I'm going to eat what I can, okay? Not to a point of overage, but just by trying something different. One day I'll commit myself to an active workout routine, and then the other days I'll try to be as active as possible, but it doesn't have to be some long overdrawn out action that you take in order to get yourself to a place where you are moving forward. You just need to do something. So, with this meditate and contemplate, confidence is your key to success and your hard work is paying off. It's really time, Aries, for you to take stock of what's going on in your life. Do spend some time really thinking about what you want and asking yourself, what small steps can I take to move forward in my experience? But do it nonetheless. And also be very confident in yourself and your ability to actually do the thing. That's so important, Aries. And just know that whatever you pour in is exactly what you're going to get out in return. So we're going to pull some self-care cards to see how you can better care for yourself this month, Aries. And then we'll pull a final oracle card. And I'm going to head the fuck out, friends. Going forward on lives, please do feel free to drop questions or comments in the chat and we'll get into it. So we have write a gratitude list, dance, make a meal, and connect with your womb. With this connect with your womb card, it's a little different for everybody, but it's very, very important for you to connect to your body and also make sure that your sacral chakra is balanced. And you can do things like listening to sacral chakra music or doing a sacral chakra meditation. You could get a yoni steam. You could just simply go get a health checkup on your reproductive area. With this make a meal card, I do challenge you, Aries, to make a meal this month, but to make sure that it is a very healthy meal, something that's wholesome and good for your body. There's that make a meal card. Ooh, okay. I don't know how to find the camera. But do feed yourself, nourish your body, and make sure you are prioritizing your health this month. We have write a gratitude list and dance. I think dancing is great. Dancing is another great way to balance your emotions and your chakras, and your energy just in general as you move forward, Aries. We're going to pull one final oracle card. Oh, I changed my office around, y'all, and I don't know where anything is. So we have stranger, curiosity, and first breath, beginner's mind. Aries, like I've been saying throughout the reading, it really is time for you to get in touch with who you are and what you want as an individual. The Slay of the Land Ancestral Wisdom card had fallen out of the deck, and it's here at the bottom. Just remember, friends, that there is a whole realm of individuals that are available to you. These are passed on relatives, and just literally ancestors who are present to support you on your journey. It's time for you to get curious about what you want. I often tell people, especially in my life as a coach, whether it's my career clients, my business clients, my tarot clients, that, too many of us don't know who we are or what we want. And one of the best ways to figure that out is to really get curious about that, but also dedicate yourself to figuring it the fuck out. You want to spend some time this month, Aries, really getting to know you, Aries, knowing who you are, what you like, what are your goals, where do you see yourself in the next 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 years, whatever range of time you want to challenge yourself to figure out about, Aries. And then once you find those things out about yourself, You want to make sure that you are dedicating yourself to only take action in those areas that are in alignment with who you are and what you want. So that is what I have for you, Aries. I want you to know, and I want to say one last time, that no matter what you are going through or no matter what you are experiencing, you are very resilient. I want you to make sure that you are choosing you this month. And I also want you to make sure that you are shedding and letting go of anything that does not fit into your vision of who you are and the person that you are becoming. That is what I have for you, my beautiful Aries. Love you. Bye.